Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Prison Architect. Oh good, we're kicking off already. This will be part 25 of our Let's Play, and in the last episode, we had a bit of this. Had some fights, had some sort of constant riots. It was not pretty, and we're probably going to have a big fight here because everyone's unhappy. Okay, no, they're getting over it. It seems to be that roll call makes everyone really, really angry. Hello? Well, while nobody's here, let's search that cell block. It's a good start. Okay, there's definitely one there, so we're actually going to dismantle this toilet and that toilet to find out. Because there's absolutely something there. So it's either you doing it, and hang on, is that tunnel, does that go... Okay. So it almost connected them. Interesting, so I might dismantle this one as well. Where are all my workers? Hello? Hello? Workers? Oh, right, hang on, no, you're building like the massive fence. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're probably a fair ways off, and you'll be delivering shit and, okay, all sorts of stuff. I love how you go over there to sit down. You go into, like, the office. Or the therapy center. Yeah, no, there's absolutely a tunnel that goes under here. Like, there's a million things there. There's gotta be. So where the hell are our workmen? Oh, right, we have a new cell block going in up here. Still, I would appreciate it if, like, this stuff could get done before, you know, the prisoners escape and whatnot. Anyone? Anyone at all? I'm just realizing something. No, I mean, I was thinking, like, maybe we move the door over here, do make it a 2x2 and make all these cells a little bigger, but I don't think I really want to or care to. So who's in this cell? Whose cell is this? Because you're gonna get done, probably, because it probably connects up across. Whose cell is this? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's what it was. Right. Toilet. You can put that back in. And obviously we will remove this tunnel. I still do want that one dismantled as well. Ah, it was Ansley. Are you a gang member? You are. So are you guys gang members together? No. You were gang members from opposite gangs. Interesting. I suppose there's a chance that this guy doesn't have a thing. You know what we might do? So what if we put... So in the bigger cells, what if we put a bookshelf? Because, like, we have a couple of bigger cells around, right? So if we do that, it should, like, incentivize them, I guess, to want to get better cells. They're not much better, but I believe the cell quality is dependent on bookshelf. Yeah, if it has a bookshelf, it's got a better quality. We could obviously, like, improve the the quality more by just putting an outdoor window, but I don't really care, although we could do that. No, I've been holding off because there's no guarantee that that will stay outdoors, is the main reason that we're holding off on that. What are we? Free time. So everyone should be relatively happy about that. Is this you finally coming to dismantle this toilet? No? Okay. Yeah, just build that last door, thank you. Now we can designate these as cells, and it will open all the doors so that the workmen can actually get in and not waste all our time. Okay, so there was actually no one... He hadn't dug it out. It was just this guy. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, so I said I was going to start building the... I don't know what we're going to call it. It's going to be our protective custody area and probably our death row. Because death row, contrary to popular belief... I'm not sure how it is in real life, but I suspect it's probably similar in that it's probably, for the most part, probably one of the more... Like, if it has a separate death row, like, area, a prison, rather than just having death row in with, like, more or less general population, it's probably one of the more calmer sections. Entirely because, like, most people that are on death row... Most people, now this is a, like, sweeping generalization, but eventually they've got to just kind of accept that they're going to die, I guess. Obviously, it depends on the person, like, some people are either just, like... The whole point of the death sentence is it's really, or at least it should be, only applied to people that are completely irredeemable, right? That's the theory behind the death sentence, yeah? It's like, it's people that just, they have no chance, like, there is no chance of rehabilitation. They have done horrible things, they will continue to do horrible things unashamedly, and the only way to... I don't even know how to say it, like, the only way for anything good to come out of what they did is for them to no longer be around. It's why a lot of countries don't have the death sentence. They have, like, life in prison, where they're never going to get out, but they can still redeem themselves from what they did, because they're still alive to think about it, basically. Anyway, that was a bit too deep. A bit too deep for Prison Architect. But yeah, that's sort of the theory behind the death sentence. So, like, in theory and in general, it should be a relatively quiet area, just because, like, people will deal with it. You have 2 dogs there, and they don't... Hang on, before we go to bed, what do we have? It's eat then bed, right? Eat then sleep. So how do we still get people that go through with drugs? I've also just realized an error here, hang on. So, yeah, because these guys go to there. So everyone else goes there. Yeah, that's fine. So these dog patrols should really be here. Because having them there does nothing. They need to be blocking the door, basically. Because at the moment, people could get past them and go up this way. Yeah, there we go. Patrol like that, that's fine. Cool. Sleep time. Have we put this door here yet? We did. Requires entrance still. Interesting. What if I just expand the foundation to be there? Is that going to fix it? Or do I just need to put another door down? Okay, you know what? I'll just put another door down. We'll just put it over here somewhere. That'll be fine. Take like 10 seconds to put in. Done. Build the thing. There we go. Alright, but because of that, I see what the problem is. Because this... we can demolish these walls. And that door. Dismantle that door and we put it up here. So, is that classified as inside then? I think it is. Materials... to make that a paving stone? I did. Yeah, because that's classified as indoors. Okay. Can we clear indoor area right here? Oh, hello? Okay, we're going to search this cell, and this cell. Which should be pretty easy to catch them, because if they're not in there... well, maybe it was a false positive. Must have been. Right. We'll reschedule the programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene, and workshop safety. I'm kind of happy to just leave those. It's always good to have more people doing that, so it's, you know, again, I'm not too cut up about them not having any people. One death today. It's a dead guard by looks. Yep. Maybe we move that armed guard. What if we put him here? No, not in Schedule 1 only. In the whole time, please. Thank you kindly. Because, yeah, because you're an instigator, you're going to cause massive troubles all the time. And that's really not good enough. Why are you not being taken somewhere? Is it because... where are doctors? Why do we have no doctors? Are they all out and about healing? This is just getting annoying. We have 4 doctors. Where are they all? None of them are around. Because we currently have 3 people overdosing. And they're probably all going to die. Dead from overdose? Yep. There, I got some of them. At least. It's an annoying behavior. Doctors really shouldn't leave the infirmary like that if it's going to stop them collecting overdose victims. I guess it's the beds, isn't it? That's the problem, not necessarily the doctors. So let's add some more beds. That was just not good enough. Okay. Anyway, let's sort out this over here. So, we're going to increase the size of the exports, obviously, which is green, isn't it? I'm staring straight at it. I don't see it. I'm looking at it, looking at it, looking at it. Garbage delivery storage. Am I crazy? Exports, there it is, Jesus. Okay, that's exports, and yeah, we'll take that off exports. So we have an open lane there. Not that I ever think exports is going to be that full. So we'll lock this open, and we'll start designing this side. Now, we will dismantle this door and replace it with a wall. And I guess the question is, how do we handle death row and protective custody? Yeah, so this is why gangs aren't in the game by default. It's like a setting you have to switch on, because ultimately, as the game goes on, it just gets harder and harder, right? It's because of the, like you can see at the moment, we really don't have that many gang members, but early on we didn't really have any, and now suddenly we have enough that they're causing trouble all the time. And gang members tend to be people with instigator and stuff like that, so they're already better, or sorry, more likely to snap and go off at people, and then on top of that, they drag other people into it. Why is your health so low? You have an active addiction. Okay. Not much we can do about that. Anyway, I keep getting distracted from this. So, we're going to have to build this its own, what you call it? Power supply. So it doesn't really need its own reception. Not at all. So what is it going to need? Okay, so for death row, we'll start with death row because it's the one that's different. It needs an execution room. I think that's about it, right? It needs a few things, but I think mostly it's just execution rooms. Or an execution room. So, I guess we can put visitation. If I put visitation there, then people are going to go across and it's going to be bleh, pain in the arse. But I think it has to. I think it has to have visitation. Okay. Well, what if we... I'm just going to start spitballing. What can we put in here? We could put solitary cells, but it doesn't really matter. No, hang on. We are going to have, like, a reception room. It's not going to be an actual reception, but it's just going to be a room where from there we can, like, sort out what we want to happen after that. And for the moment, we'll just slap a standard door on it. Because then down here... Okay, here we go. Now we're thinking with portals. Alright, down here we can do that. We'll go staff door there, and this will be our utility room. Do we want to give it its own water? Probably. Otherwise, they'll be able to tunnel out pretty comfortably, although I guess I can just run it that way. Yeah, we might not. We'll just run water like this. Yep, I think that's the way to go. So that's that. We will chuck some capacitors and whatnot. I won't max it out, I'll just get a lot. Because I don't think I'll need them. Also, maybe we dismantle that and actually put it over the other side instead, over here. So you're not walking over capacitors and stuff to get there. Now, what's our actual prison capacity? 121. So do we want to recruit up to 117? 127, rather. Wait, what? 121, no, so it should be like 123. We don't have any guards in this area at the moment, because we don't have a double door there. That's a problem. Yep, see, there's the instigator again. It's another dead guard, yeah. It's gonna happen a lot. It's gonna happen a lot. Okay, so one of you should be going into prison for murdering a staff member, right? Probably... I don't know who it is. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Probably you. Oh, there we go. Attack staff, attack staff, attack staff. Serious injury. Murder. There it is. Okay. So the radio's back to normal. Didn't affect us at all anyway, because the only radio we have is like in here. So the prisoners wouldn't have heard it. How's our power going? Okay, it's getting sorted. We will run some cables. Just some basic ones at the moment before I know what's really gonna, how it's really gonna look. Do we need to run another class 4 tasers? Okay, we only have 2 in queue. I think I'm alright with that. 2 in queue will be fine, I think. It's not going great though. We're having sort of big fights all the time, and I think that's mainly due to the gangs and the instigators. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't make it any better, but even so. How many have we got on deployment? 48 stationed. It's 11 doing jobs. What job? Oh, right, we're dragging them to solitary and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, might actually end up hiring a couple more. Just another 5 should be okay. Just to be safe, like, extra sure. We're gonna need a lot more when we start taking death row anyway. So hiring some new ones now isn't gonna be the worst idea. Wow, I like that color. Like, that's really blur. Where's the other one? That's like really... I don't like that color at all, but yeah, that like bluish green. I like it. The real cyan color. Nice. Okay, so this will be our reception area then. So what if we plan to have, say... Because the problem with protective custody is you're never going to fill it. Or you shouldn't fill it. Ultimately, from what I understand, the idea behind it should be that you want to have enough to... You just want to plan for a certain amount, right? And then from there, if you don't have enough, you don't want to build more, because there's easily going to be times where you don't have that many, right? So, when you don't have that many, you've effectively made cell space for nothing, because there's nobody there. So because of that, I'm sort of loath to go ahead and put like tons and tons and tons of cells out, because I don't know how many I'm going to need. And if I don't have enough, then it just means some people will be not in protective custody when they should be. So what if we do something like this, where I'm thinking we go... Ooh, can protective custody and death row eat in the same area? Probably not, but we can have one shared kitchen that goes to multiple canteens. So what if... Okay, death row doesn't need much space, so this bottom section will probably be for the other. For protective custody. So what if we... I was trying to like picture this in my head. I can't place dirt here, can I? Sorry. To Distraction, I'm thinking about other things. So, reception. So at some point we're going to have to, like, split this between death row and the other. Well, actually, what... okay. What if we put another one down here? This will be death row, and then down this side, this will just be generic, like, cells. So we put a cell block maybe here, like this. Because obviously we want to make them like bigger cells. Okay, I'm going to need the planning tool. Actually, I'm going to need that built first. Because we can put like a large jail door down here in the center, right? Everything's fallen apart out here in the meantime, but at least that's working. What's your chances of getting... you're pretty close, but not close enough. Alright, so if we build that, what if we make this a protective custody cell block? Because if they're all among protected custody, then that should be fine. So we can probably do something like that, make it slightly bigger. What are the grading things? I need a cell. There we go. Size at least 9 squares, so 6, 9, 16. Okay. So if I did that, which is how big I did it right now, so we'll just cancel this. How many blocks is that? That's 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12 blocks. It's never going to get to 16, not unless it's massive. So what if we make them 12? So I go, boom, then that one's actually bigger. 1, 2, 3, 5, yeah. That might just have to be it. I don't like that it isn't, symmetrical, but whatever. So if we do that, and we can do that again, right? So how long was this? It was 12. 12, go up, go across. So this will make us, what, 12 rooms for protective custody, and I think that's okay. I'm inclined to be alright with that. And then we can have, like, shower yard. Yeah? And we can expand it down this way, and we'll put... but where are we going to put canteen? Yeah, that's an issue. Or is it? So if we just put... Oh, that doesn't work, though. Because we need a gap. Because we have to be able to do something like that. So what if we put the canteen, say, here? Big canteen. And we'll just put a door there, door there. It'll service both. And obviously we're going to want to change this out for a large jail door. Let's just get that built. We'll see how this goes. So we'll just chuck large jail doors on these. It should be fine. We'll lock all this stuff open. It doesn't really matter if guys come in. If prisoners come in, I don't think they will. There's nothing in here for them. You're freaking out because there's no way you can get in. So you just chuck a staff door there and there, right? So again, lock that open. Lock that open. Lock that open. Oh, and obviously this one. Lock that open too. Go! So we make that. And then we need a canteen. So we are going to have to expand this down this way, for sure. Just like, that should be tons. Because, yeah, this is going to be a kitchen. Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. I am really bad at this. Kitchen. Okay. Like that. So we need to cooker, so we'll just go like 3 cookers. Fridge and sink. So we'll go 2 sinks. And we'll just do fridges. Alright, fridges. So as they're building this, we'll do the classic, like, just knock off a wall here. Doop. Because we will put a large jail door here as well, so it's got that, still got that airlock type deal. Another one ODing, good stuff. I don't really know how I'm going to stop that. I really would have to have searches like all the time. Might search them again tonight. They're not going to be happy about it, but tough titties. You're in a prison, deal with it. Okay, so like this, like that, like this, like that. Because same thing, we'll probably expand this one northward a little bit. Just a little bit like that. Because I'm trying to remember what an execution chamber looks like. Does this kitchen go anywhere? No. Don't. No. No, I don't want you cooking there. Okay. Not a kitchen. Get out. It's not a kitchen. I don't want you doing anything there. So again, we'll lock that open. Okay, so let's build up these walls. Build up our cells, alright? Now the big thing is, it's also pretty unlikely that death row, that you can have more than like 1 or 2 death row prisoners at a time. Like 1 is pretty rare, 2 is super rare. So what I think we actually do... Wow, even this might actually be like way too big for what I was thinking. Because I'm thinking this will be our canteen. Canteen. There it is. So that'll be a canteen. Are you going to try and get your food from somewhere as well? No, okay. So it requires an entrance. Because what I'm thinking is we need to demolish walls. We'll demolish walls like here. Oops, like that maybe. Because that's what this will be. That's why we'll have a reception but not a reception. Okay, so you guys are all clearing that out now, are you? Fair enough. Is that more tasers going off? Why are you getting unhappy? Show me your needs. You need sleep. Well, you're gonna get sleep. Just... Probably not anymore, though. Well, thankfully, it seems like they tase you before you actually did anything wrong. So I guess you get away with that. Why does that solitary door look weird? It's like all shadowy and wrong. Very strange. But, not my problem. My problems lie over here. So, okay, so that's good. We'll do the same thing over here, obviously. So we'll go bang, bang. It goes there. And it goes there. Then we throw down some jail doors. Some jail doors. Much like this. Let's set that to unlocked. Just like that. We'll set all this to unlocked. Yeah, canteen's way too big. Because, yeah, we're gonna have a shower. Do shower here and yard underneath, I guess. Something like that. Oh, we might need some family cells for things, though. Okay, so that will be alright. We don't need to give them everything, we just need to give them basic needs. So, if we throw... Like, I guess we can put a common room here. Something like that, maybe. We'll also need a nursery. Again, something like that, maybe. Won't need a staff room, won't need any of this stuff. Cleaning cupboard, no. Maybe a laundry. Okay, so let's wall this off. Actually, let's... no, that'll be okay. So we do that like so. What else do we need? Yard shower. We'll build a couple of family cells. Laundry so they can do their own washing. That's about it, right? Like we can maybe build them a chapel. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. Okay, well, let's work on... Let's work on the death row stuff. It is forming. I think this area is going to be way too big. Like, I've made these areas massive, but I might find a way to fill in the area. Because our execution chamber is going to be right here. Just there. Because the... right, if I make this an execution room... This will have to be a standard door. Why is that still rumbling? Like rumbles. That's really odd. Okay, so an electric chair. Can we rotate this to the left? No. Okay, so the electric chair is just the electric chair. So we do that, and then we need. Is it benches? I think it's benches, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We will set up some cells. So what if we make this whole wall cells? I don't actually remember. Do death row inmates get food in their cells? Or do they actually need a canteen? I honestly cannot remember. Because I know you can, like, equip them with all the amenities. So maybe they don't even need it. Yeah, actually, what if we just have the stuff like there? Still fighting, still going. It's just continuous now, isn't it? In it. Why are you all so unhappy? Serious complaints. It's free time. What complaints could you possibly have? You'll have family complaints. Well, look. Use the phones. There's plenty. There's phones there. There's phones there. Do we need to add more? We'll add more. I'm a nice guy. not running this prison like a gulag, fortunately for them. So let's just throw some more phones in, hey? There. No more complaints about family. If you want to talk to your family, get on the phone, go talk to them. Yes, and decreasing, as it should be. Well, at least this is getting done, though. Right, you can't get out of there. My bad there. Just go and demolish these walls. There you go, you're out. Because, yeah, like, what else do you really need? I guess we go like this, and then go... Well, let's build, like, we'll just go 4 family rooms. We'll just do 4x4s. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So I need to go out by 2. Just like that. And I guess I'm going to have to take the whole thing out by 2. Like that. Sorry, like that. You're not unlocked? My bad. My bad. Okay, so that's going to be a canteen. We'll slap a large jail door up here. And yeah, which leaves us this bit, so like that's a really big room, but again, they're on death row. How big is that? 27. Ugh. 27, what a weird number to split. Well, 28, what if we increase it by 1? So if we just, this whole bit here, 1 out by 1. It would be 28 divided by 4 is 7. So I can go across 7 each time. Oh yeah, right, you guys are dumb. Yep, just pull the doors out of your butt. That's fine. We'll demolish those walls. And that requires an entrance. So we'll do that. Like so. Same with this. This requires an entrance, so we'll do that. And then we'll do some math. So that should be now 28. Yep, so we go to 7. Hang on. Is that right? No. 7 goes there. 7 goes there. 7 goes there. And that one's too big. Am I doing this wrong? No, it should be 7 inside, right? So it should be that. Nope, that's also wrong. Is it like this? That looks closer to correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's 6, 6, 6, 5. So this actually needs to go out 1 more. Ugh. This is such a chore. Okay, so we'll slap jail doors on these. Alright, so that also can go out. Oops. Like that. Large jail door there. So those are family cells next to the nursery. That'll be fine. The kitchen will have to wander all the way down, but again, that'll just be a matter of hiring the cooks to do it. And then we can, what, split this in half. Put a door here, maybe. Make it a chapel, and this one... we'll just put a standard door on it. I'll think of something to put in there. These will be death row cells. So let's actually set some deployments. So death row only. For all of that. It's all death row only. That is staff only. That's also staff only. Yes, it's inside. Ugh. That was stupid thinking on my part, but that's alright. And this stuff will be all protected only. Well, actually, for the moment... Yeah, for the moment it's going to be unlocked. But I'll just put that there so I remember. Same with this stuff. I'll leave that one death row, and all of this stuff can be unlocked. So I think that's pretty well sorted. I don't know what I'm going to put here. Probably nothing for the moment. Maybe some more death row cells later. Maybe a common room. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely made that way too big. Definitely made that way too big. This stuff, though, I'm sure will be fine. So anyway, we are going to end this episode of Prison Architect here. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the video, you want to answer my questions about Death Row because you know better than me. It's been a long time since I handled Death Row correctly. So I would appreciate any help that you can give there. Make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.